So are you happy now? Things just got so crazy from a simple maybe. It was a long way down. I just feel so heavy without you. Everything we were was just so pretty, pretty enough to almost make me blind. Still denying everything you told me. I'll repeat it in my...
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to start off with my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot, and before I apply it, I'm going to wet my brush with my Evian facial spray, and I'm going to wet the brush so that way I can pick up the product a little better, because this is like, it does turn into a dry formula after a while, so it gets pretty dry, so I want to make it a little bit wet. So for this tutorial, I'm using the Sephora Pro Warm palette, and this is how it looks. I'm going to start off with that first shade, and I'm going to just use that as my base, and then I'm going in with this warm shadow and a fluffy brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to apply that all over the crease area. So this is going to be my starting transition shade. Make sure you blend it out really well and pick up little by little, because this is a pigmented palette, and the shadows are pigmented, that's what I meant to say, and also there's a lot of kickback, so just be careful when you're picking up the product. And from the first shade we used all over the lid, I'm going to apply that as my brow bone shade. So now I'm going to take this shadow all the way in the bottom, and I'm going to take a more tapered blending brush and applying that on the outer corner I meant to say corner, and I'm going to focus that there, but I'm going to drag the rest of it going towards the inner eye. So just focusing on the outer eye and then bringing the rest inside of the inner eye. And then with no extra product, I'm going to blend out the harsh edges. And then the third to last shade, I'm going to pick that up with another tapered brush and just focus that on the outer eye, dragging the rest of the product going inwards, meeting towards like the inner eye as well. So I really want to do like this simple cut crease, like more warm tones, and I do blend out everything so that way there's no harsh lines and it doesn't look muddy. So blend out whatever you can so that way it looks nice. So now I'm going to use this concealer from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the shade number. Now I'll admit that I did not like using this concealer for my cut crease, only because I'm so used to a product like the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer where it'll dry down quickly and it's easy to work with. With this one, it wasn't easy for me and I had trouble with cutting the crease area. So I won't be using that for cutting the crease again, because it's a very, very creamy formula. So after I apply that first shadow on the lid, I'm going to move on to the Maybelline FaceStudio Lasting Drama Gel Liner, and I'm going to create my wing, and then I'm going to use this LORAC Pro Mascara. And the wand was pretty weird. I've never used a wand like this before, so it was my first time trying it and it was pretty weird, but it did do the job. So then I'm going to use some lashes from FlutterLashes Inc, and this is the Intoxicating lashes. I'm going to prime my face with the Maybelline primer, and then I'm going to use the Frankie Rose Matte Perfection foundation, and I really like this foundation so far. At first I just was like, okay, it didn't apply the way I was hoping for it to do, because they said like full coverage, but then I applied it with a brush and it did work out a little better, so I had to do 2 pumps. Flashing up like disco lights on and on. The dance floor I'm going to color correct the dark circles. I'm going to apply some Tarte Shape Tape concealer and making sure I blend out and cover up that dark circles. Now to brighten up the under eye, I'm using the Makeup Revolution concealer in C1, and I still don't know how I feel about this. I did mention that I wasn't a big fan of it, but I don't know. It's like one day it'll work nicely and then the next it won't. But it wasn't bad under the eyes when I did apply the Tarte Shape Tape, because the Tarte Shape Tape gave me coverage. This gave me coverage as well, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to apply some powder under the eyes to set that concealer, and I'm going to apply some translucent powder as well to basically lock that concealer and it doesn't crease throughout the day. I did set my face, but I felt like I didn't have to because the foundation did set into a matte finish. So I'm going in with the ABH contour kit in light to medium in the shade Fawn. I like using this shade for bronzing, and I do apply this around the forehead area and also the jawline to the neck. And I also did apply that around the nose.
Crazy from a simple maybe. It was a long way down.
Now I'm going in with this Coastal Scents blush in the shade Romantic, and it's very pigmented, so you may want to be light-handed with this. So get a really fluffy brush, and as you can tell, I had to blow off the extra product on the brush. So now I'm going to apply some highlighter, and I'm going to spray my brush with the same spray from early in the beginning of the video, the Evian facial spray. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion highlighter in number 1. And I'm going to apply that, and then after I'm done, I'm going to spray my face before I apply mascara under the eyes. So now I'm going to use a brown pencil for the waterline. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in Whiskey. And then I'm going to go back to that palette and just apply that second shade, the shimmery shade, next to that first shade we applied all over the eyes. And we're going to put that in the inner eye, and then I'm applying some mascara.
Ever since I saw you, oh baby, everything we were was just so pretty.
Now moving on to the lips, I'm going in with the City Color Cosmetics City Chic lip liner in Ruby. I'm going to line my lips and make sure that my lipstick is perfect. And then I'm going in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour liquid lipstick in Redrum.
I met you, I was all alone. Nothing left to prove, yeah, I'm dancing till my feet can feel the ground. Wishing I still dance with you.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and also like the video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one.
I wanted to, I